Quoi de neuf les gens? What's up, people? It's me, Taylor, coming at you again. You're tuned in to the Outbreak series podcast, where I talk about the coronavirus and its spread throughout the U.S. and its effect on my state of West Virginia. Let's get to the numbers. Right now, the updated numbers are United States, 532,000 plus have been infected with the coronavirus so far. Over 20,000 deaths so far. Our epicenter hotspot is New York State, with 181,000 confirmed cases of the coronavirus, and sadly, 8,627 deaths. My hometown of DC is at 1,778 confirmed cases, holding it down, but I've heard a lot of experts are worried DC could be one of the next hotspots, so let's hope that doesn't happen. And finally, West Virginia, still under 1,000. We have 591 confirmed cases in the state of West Virginia. So, I want to touch on a few countries out there that have very, very low coronavirus case numbers, and we're still trying to figure out why. So, I've listed three countries: Mexico, Germany, and actually one of them is a continent, Africa. So, Mexico, very low number of confirmed coronavirus cases and deaths, and it's just south of us. So why is that? Some say there's not enough testing, not enough info, but whatever it is, maybe we should talk to them and see what they're doing that we're not doing. Germany, very low numbers, when many other countries in Europe have huge numbers. So why does Germany have the very low coronavirus case numbers? Okay, well, we do know this. They were huge on testing very, very early. So they tested many people, a lot. I don't have the exact numbers, but that's what I'm hearing. And in Africa, I mean, the only thing I can think, Africa has had some pandemics sweep through. Africa is a large continent with many countries, but Ebola was very bad, and Africa does have experience dealing with pandemics. So let's look to Africa for some guidance, possibly. So, okay. Now I want to get to some news. All right, this is good news here. IRS deposits first wave of stimulus checks. Yeah, baby. So where are they? When are you going to get your stimulus check? Well, there's a lot of variables. Check the IRS site. Google it. Wolf Blitzer had rapping legend Dougie Fresh on his show tonight. It was a good piece. Apparently, Wolf and Dougie have been friends for over 10 years, so check it out. Also, aircraft carrier, Navy aircraft carrier, the Theodore Roosevelt. 300 positive cases of the coronavirus on board. That's a big problem in the Navy. There's other problems going on in the Navy right now, too, which I won't touch on, but apparently, in whole, the Navy has 3,000 plus confirmed cases of the coronavirus. And many of those soldiers are stuck on those aircraft carriers in very tight quarters. So, praying for you guys. Thank you for what you're doing, okay? Also, Tyler Perry, my man Tyler, from the great state of Georgia. He paid for groceries for thousands of people. It was actually a surprise. People were shopping in Winn-Dixie and Kroger, and they had baskets full of groceries and supplies. And an announcement came on at the Kroger at the Winn-Dixie, one in Atlanta and then one in Tyler's hometown down in Georgia, that all groceries were going to get paid for by Tyler Perry. And it happened. He made it happen. You know, thank you, Tyler. I mean, you're always doing something great, and we appreciate it, okay? And those movies are freaking absolutely fantastic. Love them. Funny. I want to give 2 more shouts out. One to my man Sanjay Gupta on CNN. He has been giving you know, unbiased and straight up comments, facts on what's going on over the course of the last, I don't know how long. But he's a good guy. If you don't know Sanjay Gupta, check him out. A lot of great information, and he is a person that you can trust. So thank you, Sanjay Gupta, for what you do. And then last, my boy Stephen A. Smith. Finally got to see him today. He was actually on CNN too. And, you know, I'm a big First Take guy. I'm a huge sports guy. And he was discussing the future of sports. You know, when we may be able to see sports, actually, live sports happen again. And who knows right now. But in the past, when the U.S. has gone through rough times, we have always used sports to come together, to bring things back to normalcy. But this time, we don't have those sports. So, very interesting piece. It was nice to see Stephen A. Smith. He's doing okay. Hopefully, we'll get to see some sports soon, very soon. So, moving on. I want to touch on a little bit on the last podcast that I did. I believe it was 11 or 12. Sorry. I went on a little rant, but I wanted to shed some light on a subject that's very important to me, okay? And that's the news that black people and other minorities are disproportionately dying and coming down with the coronavirus. And I touch on some reasons why. I did go on a little rant, and I apologize for that. But if you want to tune into that, to my last podcast, then you can find out a little bit about that. Okay? And right now, I just want to pause. And say, you know, ask everybody, you know, how are you doing? How you holding up? Okay, I know it's been rough. Let me know in the comments below, okay? And also subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, okay? Trying to build some subscriptions up. So, you know, today in the United States, 1,600 people, a little bit more than that actually, died from the coronavirus today in the United States. So even though you may live in an area that isn't really affected too much, you still need to do the right thing. Don't get too complacent. Practice all those recommendations that were given by the CDC and the state government of West Virginia. So, first and foremost, social distancing. By now, hopefully everybody knows what that means, okay? If you don't, look it up and start doing it. You know, this coronavirus pandemic is evolving rapidly. It changes all the time. So you most certainly want to stay on top of it at all times and start monitoring what's going on, okay? You know, not only for you, but for your family, your friends. And one last thing here. Again, I do want to thank all the frontline workers. And remember, frontline workers are not just your doctors, your nurses, your CNAs, your EMT guys and gals. Frontline workers are all the people out there working during this epic pandemic, okay, and taking a chance. So you gotta thank the grocery store workers. You gotta thank the postal workers, UPS, FedEx, the gas station attendants, the people that are delivering your food to your home every day. There's so many frontline workers out there. We don't want to forget them. We want to thank them and appreciate them. So, with that, I think I'm done, I guess. I don't want to go on any other rants, any more rants tonight, okay? So I think I'm going to leave it at this. Sorry at 11 minutes. Check it out. Check out my other podcasts. I love you guys. Stay safe and peace out.